Hey everyone, this is Miss Titus. Obviously, I'm not with you in class today, but wanted to give you some directions for what's expected of you. So, I do have high expectations and am trusting you with technology today to accomplish great things. So, you've got this document that you can see on the screen now called your must do list for September 19th through 20th. Now, unfortunately, we have not done a must do list while I am there. So, this is a big task that I'm trusting you guys with to see if you can figure it out without me there. So, on this list, you basically have the plan for the entire day. So, across the top here, we have our labels for what's in each box. So, we have the name of the activity you're working on, about how much time you'll have to work on it, the directions, and then any materials that you may need. So, we'll kind of go through when you first open up this must do list. You'll see here that it says overview of class, about 10 minutes. You're going to watch this video. And hey, if you are currently watching this video, you have already made it thus far. For directions on how the document works and what's graded in class today, hopefully you have headphones plugged in because it is probably obnoxious to the people around you if you are blaring this video out loud. And presumably you're watching this on your laptop. And then, of course, you've clicked on the video link. So good job. If you made it this far, you understand the first part. So after you finish watching this video, your first activity is called a pair deck. Now, this is something we might do as a whole class in the future, but for right now, I am trusting you to do this pair deck by yourself. So what you're going to do, first, you'll have about 20 minutes to do it. Then you're going to click on the link for your class. This is really important. So notice that this says this is a graded classwork assignment. If you accidentally click on the wrong class, it is going to be hard for me to find your work and give you credit. So please be careful when you're clicking on the links over here that you are clicking on the correct class. After you've clicked on the link for your class, it's going to have a little pop-up. It'll say, oh, how are you feeling today? Feel free to be honest or click the skip button. And then it's going to open up some slides. These slides are going to start with a few slides with information and then some questions based on the information. So don't speed through the information, read it, look at the examples, and then start answering the questions. You can move through the slides at your own pace. You can go forward and back. Make sure you're reading that information and then double checking your answers. So some of the questions are multiple choice. There'll be two options. Some of them are open-ended where you have to type an answer. So just make sure you read what's on the slide carefully so that way you know how to answer the questions. So after the pair deck, after about 20 minutes have passed, you are going to do video notes, another thing that we have never done while I've been there. So lots of things that I am trusting you guys will figure out without me while I'm gone. So the teacher that's with you today is going to give you some yellow Cornell notes paper. You'll notice that most of the time when we're taking notes in this class, it's going to be on yellow paper. And you'll keep it in the important section of your binder. So once you have that paper, you're going to have about 35 minutes. You're going to watch a video. You can watch that video at your own pace. It's about 10 minutes long. You can rewind it if you miss something. And as you're watching, you are taking notes on your yellow Cornell notes paper. And when you're done, you're going to turn them in to the teacher. So even though this assignment is not graded, I am going to look at them and see that you have collected or that you've gotten all of the information that you needed. I'll put a stamp, and teams that have all members that get a stamp for complete notes, including the summary box. There are specific directions in the video for what to do with the summary this time. If all your teammates get stamps, then you will earn some bonus points for your team for taking good notes while I'm gone. So make sure that you are watching that video and doing what it says. You'll need some headphones, you'll need your laptop, you'll need the notes paper, and then the link to the video is here. I will also add it over here so you have it in two spots. If you finish your notes rather quickly and you have some extra time, you are going to ask the teacher that's with you for the character pop handout. So this is an activity that's going to go with Nothing But the Truth. So that story we were reading the other day in class. And then you're going to click here on the title of the story, which I'll add the link in a moment, to open up that story. You'll need the text to do this activity. Then you'll read the directions on the character pop handout. You'll complete what it says, and then at the end of class, turn the character pop in to the teacher. So the things you'll need for this activity are your laptop, the handout, and then some coloring supplies. So the supplies will be on your tables in the bins. At the end of class, please treat the bins the same way you would if I was in class. So markers should go back in boxes, colored pencils should be going back in the rubber banded bunches, and all bins should be nice and neat in the center of the table. Please do not put anything else in the bins, only markers and colored pencils, so that way all of our supplies are there for each class to use. If you have any questions, be sure to ask the teacher. Hopefully, I've anticipated most of them, and I hope you guys have a great Friday. I miss you, and I will be back with you on Monday. Bye.